All right. We got the Dr. Deuce and TroubleYouth podcast. And we talking about some, I don't know, love or relationship or just life stuff, man. And I tell you one thing I know for sure. I know it's easy to say something when I'm not going through it. It's easy to give advice when I'm on the outside, but can I take my own advice? Can I live the life that I profess to live and really mean it? Now, it's not like a kind of thing like I got to challenge myself and say, am I real? But the truth is the truth. And what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And I know I can make mistakes just like anybody else in the world can make a mistake. Or it could even, when it's bigger things, we don't call it mistakes anymore. We call it, you fucking fucked up, little motherfucker, right? And fucking, I got things in my life right now that are very wrong, but I continue to do every day. And I don't even know how to justify them all the fucking way, but it still continues. So I am no fucking angel, and even the things that I have, I don't always admit are wrong. I can justify it a million different ways depending on how I want to say it. So at the end of the day, we are all right and all wrong. We are all here to experience everything. And yeah, man, I don't know. That's just like the lead in I'm coming with, but I'm sure I'm be coming with some better shit after I hear the real shit. So here y'all, here's some real shit from my boy Trouble.
Oh man, this topic. So I have literally been involved with somebody for a long time now. You know, and on this topic, I have to be keep it honest with you. Sometimes, man, my mind wonders about the subject of love, and when we're talking about love in this generation. Back in the olden days, it's like it was simple. There was man, there was woman, there were the kids, the white picket fence, the lovely home, man. There were many things that dignified everything that
You know anybody
being
that had that life? I don't know anybody.
personally these days.
I don't know none.
No, but I know a few of the OGs. They come at me with those stories. You know what I mean? Because no, we gonna get into the whole topic, dog. But yo, so me on the topic of love, man, I have literally been involved with somebody going on 8 years right now, and right now I'm in the process of healing because this person, made some mistakes, and unfortunately, I wasn't one to make those same mistakes. I'm probably an old soul in this generation. I'm stuck in the generation of people who claim that they love somebody.
No, you just didn't make a mistake.
I'm stuck in the generation of people where making love
You gonna lose
is
your shit.
shunned.
No,
Yeah, making love is shunned upon.
you just didn't make a mistake.
You have to fuck in this generation. This generation is about fucking. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck them. Everybody's getting fucked, right? And what's crazy about my situation is I talk to a lot of my people, man. I talk to my dude Deuce. I talk to a lot of my brothers, my young brothers, my old brothers. I talk to a lot of people about this topic, man, because unfortunately, I'm probably one of few of black men that will fucking even bring up the topic of love in this generation, man. I'm carting around with my brothers feel like fuck a bitch, get that sack or however they do it, get that money,
That's a
you
man
know,
thing, man.
but so I'm stuck in the generation of people, man. I'm stuck in the generation that's called that name they should get out your feelings. That's a piece that I done for you, Deuce. That's a piece that I'm stuck in the realm of the generation of people that heard who Kevin Gates and these other cats when they be like, I'm in my feeling, and they ran with that shit because nowadays people are scared to feel. We are dealing with we are dealing with a race of people that want to be robotic. They take pride in being robotic.
I got you. I
They
got you,
love it.
boy. I got
They
you.
love it. They love being robotic. They love talking about get out your feelings, get this money. But nigga, when you get the money, like I was telling my one of my people today, numbers are infinite. Numbers keep going. They don't stop. So once you reach a certain number, you're gonna want more numbers, right? But the feeling of love, when we talking about love, real love, when you meet a person that you feel, a woman of the opposite sex, of the opposite sex. Once you meet a woman or a man or whatever, whatever, I'm talking. No, I'm talking about the in the woman's perspective. Oh, okay, yeah. When you meet a woman, a man, whatever you do today, into when you meet that one person, and y'all souls collide, y'all could connect even without sex. Y'all souls collide. You can sit down and talk to this person forever, and you feel like you known that person forever, even if y'all just met. The thing about soul connections, man, there's a lot of people they brag about, oh, this my soulmate and this my boo, my bae, and yo, don't throw that fucking title around so loosely. The aspect of
Soulmate implies that you only have one soul.
Yeah, like that one person who who just fit they're missing piece of your puzzle. You know what I mean? You just feel like you're whole when they're there. You feel what I'm saying? Like you feel like you're complete. Like you don't need nothing else. But unfortunately, in my generation, they believe in sideline bitches and side hoes and side nick. They believe in all of these things, man. Me, unfortunately, I feel like I'm outcast in my own fucking generation. And I'm probably the one that represent. If you look at my Instagram fucking name, I have young TroubleYouth 90. Cause I represent the 90s, but at the same time, man, my generation, they're so fucking it's so goddamn depressing. Sometimes I feel like I'm really out of place in my own generation. For real. I'm too damn young to be feeling this old, man. Y'all got me feeling old as hell.
Man. And man, I so many thoughts I could bring up, but I think I'm gonna go with what I wrote down, what I was thinking. Like, what is it to be a man, and is it okay for a man to feel emotions and love and all those things like that? And most of the time we look down or call a pussy or a bitch for having emotion at all. Period. And then a lot of times emotions go misunderstood. Right? We got anger. We jump into anger and jealousy and shit like that, but we don't look at what the base emotion is. It's more or less uh, jealousy comes from I need you type of fucking feeling. I can't do without you type of feeling. That's where jealousy comes from, more or less, or at least in a relationship and love. Because if I could just jump on to the next woman, or I really wanted to say bitch, but I'm gonna say if I could just easily jump on to the next woman, what would that mean? What would that mean about I think that's the thing women have to deal with, because women get to so easily, and we know that look on Facebook, they got a line full of motherfuckers, and they got people calling them up from back in the day. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I think it's very easy for a woman to jump from relationship to relationship and not really give a fuck about so much about to have those jealousy or clingy, I need you type of thing. Because the man got to go back out and hunt again. Now, someone's good at the hunt, someone's not so good at the hunt. But a woman, they pretty much jump from relationship to relationship, a lot in my experience. But also, what I got to keep in mind before I pass the mic back, let me try to justify and clarify some of my thoughts and beliefs, though. I believe that we are all souls, and I could very easily been a man or a woman, or been on the right side or the wrong side of a relationship situation, and that I should probably look at myself if I'm ever in a situation like that. Easy to say when I'm not in it, but when it happens, from the outside to say, imagine myself in the other person's place, right? Because we all souls, we all people. I'll probably do the same thing later on in life that this person did to me. So gotta keep that in mind and react on what's right and wrong instead of on emotion solely. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm starting to ramble, so I'm gonna jump over to my boy Trouble. You getting a phone call? Is you
I'm good.
girls?
Good.
Definitely.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Talk to your girl, son.
I'm good. I'm good. Yo, what was the topic?
Anything. We ain't got no topic.
Okay, so no, I just want to be clear. So, because last I remember we was talking about love, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm trying.
on the topic of love, man, in the spiritual realm, when we talking about souls, is easy. It was easy, like, because we all come from the same portal. You dig what I'm saying? Which is the womb. You know what I mean? Our mothers carry us due to our fathers and shit. If it wasn't like that, there would be no us. You dig what I'm saying? So we all came from the same portal, man. And man could have easily been woman could have easily been man. Unfortunately, right now, a lot of men want to become women, and women want to be the men. And a lot of them are men in women bodies. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, man, we just caught in that era, man, where people are so confused, or the people are so brainwashed, where they think they just so out of it, man. I look at the people and I'm just heartbroken at what I see, man. Like, man don't, we was taught that man is the head of the household, right? A lot of people don't understand that the woman is the backbone, and she's the brain. She's the heart. She keeps everything alive. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, now we dealing with an era where money is the only motive.
We need two incomes in this household to fucking make it
You
operate.
feel what
So
I'm
now the
saying?
mom
Not
has to work
yeah,
just as much as the father.
yeah,
mom
and now
don't get to play the mother role.
yeah, mom becomes mom and daddy.
But
You know,
that's a switch too.
yeah. So there's lots of fucking single parents out
Single
here,
parents,
man, and I hate the fact that I'm probably gonna end up one of them later on down in life, because that's not what I believe in. I am a my story, Deuce. I'm one of those children, so I come from that era where I didn't see mom and daddy together. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't see a two-parent household. You dig what I'm saying? But when you talk about the subject of love, a lot of people lose sight of love after the evolution, after the change, after the reincarnation, when they both could come together and create a child. Specifically, you dig what I'm saying? The love fades. The love fades. A lot of people claim that they love each other and they will always love each other, but the truth be told, once you have a baby, you bring a kid into this world, everything changes. I guess you find out who people really are, man. And so, man, we just so fucking lost, man. We all praying for answers, and a lot of my new material, you will hear a lot of these subjects talked about, specifically because my young brothers, they don't talk about these things. They talk about fucking and leaving. They talk about hitting this bitch and on to the next one, and so on and so forth with the women. But
And I'm thinking a bunch of stuff because that's how fucking on the Adderall fucking shit. But I'm thinking check the time. So we about to go to 14. So more or less I'm gonna wrap it up and lead it to end. But I also want to say, damn, that's not a good way to end it by saying these things. But I want to say, like, what is love? What is real love? Unconditional love. All right. So when I say I love somebody in a relationship, I'm not really talking about unconditional love, or am I? I don't know. It depends on the person, right? And like, because unconditional love is like love you have for your daughter or something, or your son or something. And love that we see in a relationship is like, I love you because you're doing what I want you to do for now, or whatever. I'm just trying to say that point, but we're running out of time here because we're coming up on a YouTube time limit of 15 minutes. So this is the Dr. Deuce and Trouble You podcast. Shit. And we're going to go ahead and jump out like that.